Talk with Mo. Glad you could join me. Hope all is well. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Check out the Lou and Mo podcast. Like, subscribe, share, comment. CD Lifestyle and Apparel is the wear. Chasing billions, counting blessings, chasing billions. Get with the program. We're going to get into this real quick. There's a lot of things. Like I said, every day, something's going on every day, right? Something's going on around the world. Something's being posted, trending. Something's popular. Some of the shit real stupid, but I ain't gonna get into that right now. But I will talk about this one thing, too, about the Kanye West thing, right? And this is when shit gets real finicky, because where people stand on certain things, I can see, I can see why people... I know why people talk about it, or some people say they support Kanye and this and that, because he's a very he's a very polarizing figure, right? Because whatever he says, he makes sure that everybody knows, and he says something so crazy that everybody, everybody knows about it, right? He'll say something so crazy that you can't just ignore it, because he's a popular person, right? And then he says some real craziness. Then he sits on the side of basketball games with a mask on, right? Which is already crazy. So I get all that. So I'm going to break down, like for me, like I'm going to split everything up, because I can't just say, I support Kanye or I'm this and that, because sometimes it's just, you got to look, it's a little bit deeper than what you think it is, for me personally. So especially when it comes to the Kanye with the kids, like I get, I'm all for, everything he's saying about the kids and TikTok videos and letting the kids on there, and now, this is a different generation. That shit's crazy. So I agree with him totally. Like I'm on my son's, social media. As far as what he's on the phone with, right? I'm keeping track of stuff. I keep my ears open to what I'm hearing, right? I'm just not going and doing other stuff. I'm paying attention while I'm there. So I get all that, because that thing could go left really quick, and there's a lot of stuff that you got to be there to confront, right? There's things that happen you got to be able to confront and be able to explain and have, a stance on certain things, so that now your son grows up, or your daughter, whatever, grows up understanding, the differences, right? And it could be right or wrong, or it could be just something that they're not understanding. When they hear it on there, everything is real flimsy, man. Everything is real, like, everything is acceptable. Which that's not true, man. That's not how the world works. So I think that's where we lose as parents sometimes, is we're not doing that. We're not stepping in and being the say in your kids' lives, man. Like you letting your kids raise themselves, and then you let social media raise them, and that could end up being detrimental. Like that's how the world's going. So we can't let that happen. That's one thing for sure. So I agree with him about that, and I think that it's. But the thing is, again, that's why I gotta flip it back with the Kanye thing. Is like he's like a narcissist, right? He's like really about himself and this and that. You can tell by the way he moves, man. Like, I get it, man. He wants to make, his product, his brand, popular, and that's how he keeps it popular and keeps it relevant. But he's narcissistic about that. As far as like everything is about him, right? And then he got to sit on this, like I said, sit courtside with a mask on his head. Some weirdo shit to me, right? Looking real crazy, just like him doing Donda in the middle of a thing. I get it, man. Like, all power to you, all success, man. A billionaire, cool. You don't care what I say. Half people don't care what I say. Cool with it. There's some things I stand on, and I think some of that shit is fugazi. I think it's weirdo shit, right? Like shit that you just doing just for the attention. It's not like you being you. It's just attention shit. You're attention whore. So I'm not with it. So I don't really care. So that's something that I'm pushing for. I don't like the weird shit. I don't like the funny shit. I like people keeping it real. Be yourself. If that's you, right? Do what you do. don't do shit for attention. You doing shit for other people. Because when people stop paying attention, then you lost in the sauce, right? Then you all messed up. Right now you all like, you don't know what's going on. People not paying attention to you, what you gonna do with yourself. And because you got so many different phony people around you all the time. So, you know what I mean? I don't want to get into all that. But what I'm saying is, you know what I mean? So I get that part about, you know, with his daughter or whatever. Like I said, also, you got to look at, you know, you having babies with Kim Kardashian. So right there is like, okay, you getting married to Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian grew up as like a socialite, right? She got to put on, like she got real popular, you know, hanging around Paris Hilton. She got real popular with a sex tape, right? She got real popular dating, you know, stars, Reggie Bush and whoever else I forgot all the people she dated. Chris Humphrey, basketball players and all this. So, you know what I mean? Like, you got to kind of like, you know, you choosing who you want to have your kids with, right? Who's going to be the mother of your children. You kind of already know what you're getting yourself into, too. And that's my other side of that. Like, you already know, right? When I was young, man, like, I used to look at that all the time. Like, you know, whoever I choose to have kids with, that's going to be the mother of my children, right? Is this person not a fit person or somebody that if I pass, right, say I die tomorrow, I need somebody who's strong enough, who's willing enough, who got enough sense, right, who stands for the things I stand for to be able to raise my son. Because it's not about me not being here, it's about me, you know, I could die. So if I'm sitting there having kids with somebody who's half retarded or, you know, got mental problems or what's this and that, and, you know, they could be beautiful as, you know, a dime. They could be a dime piece, right? A 20 piece. But if they, you know, a little slow, or they got issues, mental issues that they still ain't dealing with and this and that, and they got anger issues, or it could be a bunch of shit, right? Not to say nobody is going to be perfect. Everybody going to have problems, but you already know about these things beforehand, and then you have kids with people. So for his fault, like, he got to look at that too. That's why I don't take it all the way seriously, because, like, you already know. He's bringing up good points, and the reason why people are using them, right? So some people, I would say, on different politics side, they're using him as their, like, point, right? They're like, I stand with Kanye, this and that. I get all that, man. They're going to do that, too. They off the same shit. They want to get their views up and their things up, and I get all that, man. But I got to stick to what I know and, you know, what's real. Like I said, because that's what I'm giving you on Real Talk with Mo. Is like I said, he's narcissistic. He gonna do shit like that. The shit he's talking about with the kid, I agree. I agree with that point. That's why I say you could disagree with somebody and agree with somebody and be okay, right? Or you could like somebody and, you know, not like some of the shit they do and be okay, right? I have no problem with anybody. Some things I don't agree with, right? I told my son, hate is a strong word. Like, I don't hate anybody or anything. I dislike them, or there's things, real things that I disagree with, right? And I might have a different way of looking at stuff, but hate is a strong word. So if you're going to use it, you know, it's got to be, I think, it's got to be, like, real shit to use it on. Like, real people, real things that are, like, you know, something that's, like, unbreakable, unchanged. Like I said, like even hate, like I said, hate is still a strong word, I think. So, So, you know, with the Kanye, like I said, man, it's always sides to that, and I see that, but I like to bring all that up, you know what I mean, if I'm going to have the conversation, right? No, if you want to have the conversation, they don't want to bring it up, but like I said, he has his ways he does things, and it's social media again, man, so it's like, everybody trying to they could all be working together to trying to get their views up, right, to stay relevant for their kids or something, I don't know, you know what I mean, you never know with these things going on, right? Because one day they'll stand for something, next day they'll stand for something else, next day they represent something else. They bounce around all the time. So I just wanted to give my take on the Kanye. You know, I'll probably end up giving some more because it's just something that's going on and people are talking about it. I want people to see the real side of it, right? From Real Talk with Mo. So check me out.